Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. And today, I have that out on purpose. So before I open up a package, which should have been delivered by Amazon, well, I got two things that were supposed to be delivered by Amazon. One was delivered regular snail mail, and the other one was delivered UPS. So before I open that up, let's do an eye look, add a little bit of this. Already have my face prepped, and my nose itches from the world's bullshit. Honest, my nose itches from the world's bullshit. Ever do that? Like your nose will itch and then all of a sudden, bullshit. Oh, that's still hard to open. Now, I will be using this one today in here because I haven't really used it, and it still makes me sad that it's broken. That would make anybody sad. So, I have a brown tone in here that I will be using as a contour. Remember, contour that right there where your cheek is. I don't bronze. I don't feel the need to. Go from here. Do you realize how I do that? Right there. Take a dampen beauty blender or your brush. Again, I've been using my foundation brush with the slightest bit of foundation on it to do this. And I have found that that blends that pretty dang good. At least for me. I find that it does. You don't have to do that. Just old, I'm in my 50s. Just old and showing some tricks. So, I can still teach an old dog new tricks. Some of them. Not all of them. So, I didn't want that brush. I want this brush. And my brushes that I'm using are from Curst Kosmetics. Now, I thought about mixing Gothic Beach with the mini controversy. Might give you a little hint on what I got today. So, what do I really got here that goes with that? But I feel like diet root beer only, well, you know what, we'll go in with some purple today too. And I'll switch brushes again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go in gently, ever so gently, with that green. I'm just gonna tap that right in there. Now, normally I wouldn't do that part of my eye first and then bring it up, but steady, steady. Oh my gosh, you know, I don't blame Jeffree Star for being all upset about Disney. Like, Disney's already messed up a lot of stuff, like Star Wars. They messed up Jurassic Park. They've just messed up a lot of shows and movies. Like the Avengers, they did not get to keep the licensing for that. Marvel took that back. That's marvelous, isn't it? Anyway, that went on real pretty. Usually I'm not one to wear the green eyeshadow, so we're going to go into the purple over here in the mini controversy. And then we're going to take that right there. I'll tell you the name of that one in a minute. If you don't already know, you can get that palette over on Amazon. That's where I got it. Anyway, my son needed me for a moment. So this is very buildable, and I love that. No, I'm not going for Ursula. I'm going for something like very Halloween-ish looking. That brush there. Pick up one of my fluffy brushes. So swirl it that way, swirl it that way, swirl it towards the edge of the eyebrow. Swirly, swirly. Your eyes will never match. Never. And I'm not mad at that my eyes will never match. So now I am going to go in with just a hint of that green. Under. Now I will be using an eyeliner, but it's one from Curst Kosmetics. Okay, so there's that. Think of what else. Oh yeah, a little bit of the black in this one, like right there. So you still have that green, you'll have the black. Remember, I pat the brush. I do not dig it in. You dig in that? I do not dig it in. And then pat that on. You're like, what's this thing that you got though? You'll find out in a minute. The mirror and the mini controversy are a clue. That's your clue. Plus, I can take this and just go ahead and take that little bit of that black. Remember what I always say, don't make it look like Tammy Faye Baker did your makeup. Although she did influence a lot of drag queens. She was heavy-handed with the makeup. I swear it's like she bathed in Maybelline. Okay, so there's that. Where's my eyeliner? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I have the green one out on purpose. Go with the green from that. I'm gonna press that one down again. Why does this not look green? Oh, is it? It's the green one. It just looks like super dark. I'm not mad at that though. Like, but sure, you didn't blend the black. Not yet, y'all. Not yet. Like I said, the pig and the mini controversy is a clue. So I'm going to finish the other eye. So now I'm going to do this part with the Coral Conviction. Just put that under cheek like that. This is the only thing that I'll like swirl, because you should. Remember, Coral Conviction is a blush highlighter. I think it's super pretty, and it's also buildable. As you can see, that is very buildable. I like it. Even on those makeup, no makeup days, which is not today. Right, that's definitely not today. So now I will be going in with, yeah, I should have grabbed the other one. Anyway, I got this from Rich Lux, that is. I might use this to like repress that. I know they say use alcohol, but I had to make sure I had the correct eyeliner. That is the green one. So You might be wondering, Char, why aren't you doing your lips yet? Because I'm not done. I gotta remember where did I put my lip liner? It'll blend in with stuff, and it would too. Holy crap, where'd it go? That was magic. It just up and disappeared on me. I had the Black Veil Brides lip liner out. Ah, there it is, hiding on the desk. Again, Curst Kosmetics. Jeffree Star, he does love to blend brands, right? So I'm gonna line my lips, and don't mind the dog barking in the background, making a scene like she always does. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this open. Now, like I was saying, you can get Jeffree Star Cosmetics off of Amazon now because he had made that decision. And I think that's to move out inventory of things that probably don't sell too well anymore, which is fine with me because I get to buy it at a reasonable price. I will let you know that the conspiracy palette, like, y'all, that's sold out, as in it's out of stock. Gosh, let me open you. Open says me. I'm in my pajamas and I honestly don't care. So what is this? This is a thank you for your purchase and supporting small business. It says Verizon at the bottom. What the hell? It's from the Jeffree Star. So he has a deal going with them too. Okay, like I said, the pig mirror and this palette. I did put that shimmer shade up here. Oh, you almost saw it. So you know this. Well, there is something that goes with it, right? 12 bucks. I got this for $12, and this is Slime Glossin. You could get Slime Glossin, and that's why I used the green, on Amazon while supplies last. As far as I know, I think there were only 2 left. There were only 3 when I bought this. So you can definitely go over there and get Slime Glossin. Oh my god, I love this packaging. Look at that packaging. It's like a radiation green. Shake it up a bit though, because, you know, Amazon. They don't necessarily stare. Yeah, they don't stare at stuff too good either. Okay, so there's the doe foot. This smells like lime. So that's the swatch. That's what that looks like. So you get a mirror. That pig is right here. So we'll just grab that. I know this kind of reminds me of a candy. So just put that gloss on. I could just put on a lip color and then see how this reacts with that. Okay, so I have my Curst Cosmetics lippies. This one is a green color. It's called Grunge, which honestly goes with this. So the doe foot. And because I had that gloss on, I did wipe some off. Ooh. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, we're back. This will not dry down because it has the gloss underneath it, even though I used a matte liquid lip. I want to see what this looks like over it. Now, I could just wipe it dry and redo it, but I don't feel like it. So again, we'll take that gloss. Let's go ahead and use this mirror. I like that. That is so pretty together. Oh my gosh. So do remember that you can get the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I even found Juvia's place on there. Can you believe that? P. Louise. But Jeffree Star actually made the business decision to go ahead and sell on Amazon. That means you can get it quicker. And it also means you can stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I love this. I think that goes really good with that. And that, like I said, you know, I wanted to pull these two palettes because I knew they would go really good together. I mean, like that purple. Like, come on. And the gloss. Slime glossing. Oh, I've been wanting slime glossing for years, and it really, like, it goes great with the shade over it. I'm sure you can even put it over a black or whatever tone, a gray, and it would look really pretty. But it's for Ookie Cookie Spooky season, so also remember that you can scare up your beauty with Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Curst Kosmetics. Where with Curst Kosmetics, I do have a code. I don't know why I just did that. Don't ask me. So, except for, like I said, you can get the Jeffree Star Cosmetics, some of it, not all of it, the OG stuff, over on Amazon now. Because, like I said, it was his business decision to move stuff that may not be selling as well anymore over there. And if somebody in their 50s like myself can pull this together, that's always great. Anyway, because, you know, I am in my 50s. But I'll still be in my 50s next month on my birthday. Oh, because Jeffree Star has a birthday next month too. So does Rob and my son. That's always cool. Anyway, like I said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Slime glossing. They don't have that many left. Get it while you can. Bye.